Well, hello everybody, this is Rawkin Spirit Jen, and today we're making the Millennial Rosewater Cold Cream. And basically, this is a new take on a very old favorite that's been around for thousands of years for facial cleansing and moisturizing. And so I've got myself dressed up like the 50s, and that is when I think women's skin looked the most beautiful. Yes, they wear a fair amount of makeup back then, but their skin was radiant and soft and even toned and plump and hydrated, and it was just beautiful. So I decided to bring the cold cream back. It's trusted and true, and it doesn't have anything inorganic, chemical, or preservatives in it. And I don't use borax in this, so this is something that will last you a few months, and you can keep it refrigerated for that beautiful cold cream effect that will help to tighten your pores at the same time. So basically, I'm going to walk you through the ingredients that this has and what it does as I'm formulating this recipe for you all today. It contains shea butter, which conditions, tones, and soothes the skin, and coconut oil, which refines the pores, helps to deal with acne, and is antifungal. It has vegetable glycerin, which provides hydration, candelia wax, which provides hydration, and it prevents moisture loss. It has jojoba oil, which repairs the skin and deals with rosacea. Olive oil is an antioxidant and a natural fighter of UVA damage after sun exposure. Vitamin E, which is rich in antioxidants, neutralizing free radicals, preventing blackheads and oxidation of the skin. It's got a wonderful essential oil blend of sea buckthorn berry, which is a skin protectant and a hydrator. It improves elasticity and prevention of acne. It's got lavender essential oil, which soothes the skin and redness and blotchiness. It's got helichrysum, which is softening and smoothing and moisturizing to the skin. It's got carrot seed extract, which is a powerful antioxidant and blemish fighter. Frankincense essential oil helps to deal with the UVA damage, protects the DNA of the cells, helps fight blemishes, wrinkles, and refining the pores. It has a gentle baby blend from Young Living that supports skin health. It's got grapefruit seed extract, which is a powerful antimicrobial, antiviral, and antifungal. It's got rose, which is an antifungal and deals with redness, and anti-inflammatory. It's got rose hip oil, which is a cell regenerator and reduces fine lines. It's got black seed oil, which helps with eczema and clogged pores. It has red raspberry seed oil, which provides an SPF benefit, an antioxidant, and brightens the skin. And to this, I've added hyaluronic acid, which is healing for dry skin and fine lines. It has a silk peptide, which deals with fine lines. It regenerates skin tone, hydrates, and provides antioxidant protection. It's got grape seed powder, which is a skin protectant. It's got resveratrol, which is a powerful antioxidant. It's got pearl powder, which is rich in SOD, which is a powerful antioxidant and protects the cells. And it also stimulates collagen production. It's got honey, which helps to hydrate, soften, and bring blood flow to the skin. It's got aloe vera, which deals with deep cystic acne. It brightens the skin, helps to remove redness, and it's an anti-wrinkle. I've got trace minerals, which is rich in silica that helps to strengthen the skin tissues, and also fresh rose petals. And so basically what I'm going to do is melt down all these oils, and then I'm going to begin adding my powders and all of the essential oils and the liquids. And then I'm going to start to blend this lightly with a beater, and then I'm going to refrigerate in between to help to firm up those oils so I can get a nice creamy whip out of the product. So I just love that Victorian vintage cold cream, and I'll tell you, it's been around. Cleopatra used it. It's been used for thousands of years for cleansing the skin and then leaving behind beautiful oils and nutrients and essential oils and powders that help to strengthen the skin, give it integrity, build collagen, reduce lines and free radical damage. It is a win-win all the way around. So now I'm beginning to add my powders. I have my mask on. I don't like inhaling the powders. I just think it's better to get those into the liquid without breathing them in the air. So we'll just be measuring those in. And I still have my oils, as you can see, on a double broiler. So we'll continue to put these in. I love this blend of essential oils, hard oils, soft oils, powders, just the most decadent richness for the skin. And that's why I call this the Millennial Rose Water Cold Cream, because it does speak to the new time that we're in, and we have so much more information and study and proof on what all these other wonderful essential oils and powders do for the skin that maybe they didn't even know the science behind it thousands of years ago. But today we do. So these are melting nicely, and we'll be ready to start beginning to add our liquid. I'm going to strain off. I put this through a power blender so that I can liquefy these fresh rose petals. And then what I'll do is just strain that through, and the pulp that's left behind, we'll just toss that aside. Because after we clean our face, then we're going to use a small portion as an overnight treatment to our skin, providing all these wonderful benefits. And we don't really want to be rolling around on our petal with a bunch of a pillow with a bunch of petals on our face, do we? So I've got my little vintage dress, and you'll see here in a few minutes I will put a nice vintage apron on over my outfit. I love things old. I used to have my house decorated in Victorian for probably 2 decades, and then I moved on with the times and got out of that Victorian decor, but I still love all the practices that are tried and true for centuries. So we're just pushing that last little bit of goodness from the rose petal in the oils that I heated down. Now we'll begin adding our fluid mixture, which is all of our essential oils, the rose water, and our powders. I thought about putting rose oil in this, but with the fresh rose petals and the rose hip, I just didn't see a need for adding an essential oil of rose. You're going to get a good amount of rose color and benefit in this product from just the rose water, and a nice, wonderful floral scent. Here's my vintage apron. I love that. Picked this up at Bed Bath & Beyond the other day. So fun. Great pockets in the front. So we'll just scrape down the sides, and we'll begin starting to emulsify this ingredient together with the liquids and the oils. I've made a really beautiful dusting powder that was vintage, that's on my website, and that would be a perfect pair for this if you just want to blot this off in the morning and then put some of that beautiful luminous powder on your skin. You'll have such a beautiful skin tone and color without redness and blotchiness. After a while of using this cold cream, you won't even need any makeup. You'll just have a beautiful, plump, hydrated, even toned, polished looking skin. And you can just dust it with a beautiful powder. So I'm continuing to blend. I had a whisk on this blender or mixer, and then I decided to use the double bladed ones because I felt it was whipping up a little better, and this consistency was just a little bit too thick for that fine wire whisk. I put all this vintage makeup on for the video, and I'll tell you, my husband walked in and va va boom, man, he really loved it. And I'm like, well, I didn't think you would like this kind of makeup. I just did this for the video. And he was swooning over me like it was the 50s. I'll tell you, it was so sweet and so fun. I curled my hair and put a cute little scarf in there, but he actually really liked the look of the 50s makeup. So we're continuing to mix this, And then I'm going to put a cover over it and stick it in the freezer to help harden the oils just a bit, and then we'll continue doing the same thing until we have reached a good consistency to put into the jar. Scraping down the sides. As you can see, after I've refrigerated it once, put it in the freezer, it's getting nice and thick and fluffy and airy as well. Okay, this is perfect. I got a cute little vintage jar here. I'm just going to start scooping this up, and I'm going to put that into the jar, and then I'm going to wait until evening when I'm getting ready for my bedtime routine, and I will show you how wonderfully this product works. Awesome Rose Water Cold Cream. And that's how it looks. Beautiful, absolutely gorgeous. Now it's the end of the day, and it's time for me to get myself ready for bed. So it's time to get this makeup off of my face using my nice, beautiful Rose Cold Cream, which is not only going to remove all of my makeup, it's also going to leave some beneficial oils and nutrients on my skin that will feed and nourish my skin through the night as I sleep, and will provide me with an even tone and hydration and a silkiness and smoothness to my skin as each day goes by. So let's give this a try. And then I'm going to start with this beautiful rose infused cold cream. And I never reach my hand in the jar because I don't have any preservatives in this. I do have grapefruit seed extract, which is going to help to inhibit growth of bacteria, funguses, and viruses. So that's going to be a benefit right there. But still, you want to use something like this cute little spatula just to scoop it out and then start applying it to your skin. So I've got a wonderful little dollop of this beautiful cream, and we're just going to lather it all on. And as you can see, it melts nicely into the skin. It's wonderful. Yeah. Put it on our forehead. We're going to give ourselves a nice little finger massage to get the lymph system working great in the face. And it's also going to help with any pooling of water that you might get in the tissues under your eye. You're not stretching your skin, but you're basically working the lymph system. The lymph nodes that are underneath the neck here, help those to drain out so you don't have puffiness. And then nice little face massage around forehead. Okay, the eyebrows off, the eyeshadow, the beautiful makeup that the ladies wore in the 50s, which says I don't wear my makeup like this, but I wanted to show you why they used the cold cream back then, and they did wear a lot of makeup. It was the fashion, but this works so well for them. And you got lymph triggers right here, sinus, you want to massage those up and out, tissue it off. So you don't really want to pull the skin. You can see it's coming off nicely, all this makeup. Okay, see all that's coming off? I'm just patting, I'm not stretching my skin. But now you can just kind of, just to make sure you get all the residual. And I'm not dragging it because I don't want to press the makeup back down into the pores necessarily. I want to lift them off. So now just lightly get all that residual makeup off here. These are tried and true recipes. I'll tell you, this cold cream has been around for thousands of years. It was used by Cleopatra, and it has been around for ancient generations. And just, it beautifully takes off. And then because this is so beneficial for the skin because of all the luxurious nutrients that I put in it. That's me in the raw. I hope it doesn't scare you. I don't wear that much makeup anyway. So I'm just going to take just a little bit, ever so slight, and I'm just going to put this on and go to bed and let it soak into my skin and drink it up. And just continue working wonderful things in my skin through the night. And then when I get up in the morning, I'll just rinse it with a little bit of warm water to get that residue off if there's any still laying on the skin, which there really shouldn't be. But then there you go. You'll have a soft, dewy, plump, hydrated skin, even skin coloring. Fine lines and wrinkles will be hydrated and diminishing before your eyes. With things like helichrysum and lavender and rose, carrot seed, and we have frankincense. So you want to use this at night. You don't want to use it in the day because of the frankincense gives you photosensitivity, and you don't want to have any blotches happen from going out in the sun. But this is the nighttime feeding. It's the ritual to get all your makeup off and the environmental pollutions during the day, and then give yourself a layer that can just fortify and add nutrients to your skin as the day goes on. And got my little 50s vintage bow here, and so there you have it. So if you like this video, give it a big thumbs up, subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, leave a comment and tell me what you like about vintage cold cream. Do you know anybody that uses it? And what did their skin look like? I remember my mother and my grandmother, my great-grandmother had beautiful skin, even skin tone, and we don't see that a lot today with the harsh chemicals that they put into much of the skincare products today. Sometimes science is not always a friend to the face. So with that, God bless, make it a great day, and I'll see you with another great recipe. Blessings.